Hey there, it's mail haul time. I have got a box from Book of the Month and an Archer and Olive quarterly subscription box to open, so let's get into the boxes. So welcome back, it's Bobi, aka Paginator, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I do bookish and journaling content, and let's just dive into Book of the Month. So we have 4 books in this month's box. If you haven't done Book of the Month before, it is a monthly subscription box where you purchase 1 credit and then you can add up to 4 more other books each month for ridiculously cheap prices, especially for hardback books. They're killer deals. And they, excuse me, this month sent me a book for free, and I will talk about what that means in a little bit. They also send a bookmark every month, so this one says Book of the Month, and then they have a little quote that says, "Don't leave me in here," meaning finish the book. Some of their quotes are fun, like I like this one, some not so much, kind of hit and miss, but set that aside and take a look at the books. So we first have Wild Dark Shore by Charlotte McConaughey, and I like to read the synopses, so we're going to be reading these. Dominic Salt and his 3 children are caretakers of Shearwater, a tiny island not far from Antarctica, home to the world's largest seed bank. Shearwater was once full of researchers, but with sea level rising, and the salts are now its final inhabitants. Until during the worst storm the island has ever seen, a woman mysteriously washes ashore. Isolation has taken its toll on the salts, but as they nurse the woman, Rowan, back to strength, it begins to feel like she might just be what they need. Rowan, long accustomed to protecting herself, starts imagining a future where she could belong to someone again. But Rowan isn't telling the truth about why she set out for Shearwater, and when she discovers sabotaged radios and freshly dug grave, she realizes Dominic is keeping his own secrets. As the storms on Shearwater gather force, they all must decide if they can trust one another enough to protect the precious seeds in their care before it's too late, and if they can finally put the tragedies of the past behind them to create something new together. Okay, so that should be interesting. I haven't heard of a seed bank before. I mean, it makes sense that there would be them, but not something I contemplated before, I guess. The next book is Rebel Witch. This is the second book to the Crimson Moth. The first book I got in a Fairy Loot box, I think. Or maybe no, that was one of the ones that had Outcrate and Fairy Loot both sent that box. Anyway, Kristen Ciccarelli is the author, and I really enjoyed the first one. And because this is a sequel, I'm just going to give you a few details here. So we have Rune Winters, who is a witch, and then we have Gideon, who is a witch hunter, and romantic things happen, adventurous things happen, magical things, deadly things, all kinds of crazy things happen, and that's all I'm going to tell you. The next one is the one they sent me for free. This is The Lion Woman of Tehran, and what they've done is they have this book award every year, and these are the 5 finalists that we can see here, and they let you pick one to add to your book. So we have The God of the Woods, which I already have, Phantasma, which I already have, The Wedding People, which I do not have, and The Women, which I already have and have read. So I could choose between these 2 basically, so I chose this one because when I went to an Instagrammer, Bookstagrammer event last summer, the people who own the bookstore were talking about this book and how much they loved it. And I'm going to flip this over and see, let's see. Oh, this is the winner. Oh, The God of the Woods is the Lolly winner. So Lolly is their award. And yeah, that's the one that won for 2024. Let's read the synopsis here. In 1950s Tehran, 7-year-old Ellie lives in grand comfort until the untimely death of her father, forcing her and her mother to move a tiny home downtown. Lonely and bearing the brunt of her mother's endless grievances, Ellie dreams of having a friend to alleviate her isolation. Luckily, on the first day of school, she meets Homa, a kind, passionate girl with brave and irrepressible spirit. Sorry, I'm struggling today. Together, the two girls play games, learn to cook in the stone kitchen of Homa's warm home, wander through the colorful stalls of the Grand Bazaar, and share their ambitions for becoming lion women. But their happiness is disrupted when Ellie and her mother are afforded the opportunity to return to their previous bourgeois life. As Ellie enjoys her new popularity at the best girls' high school in Iran, her memories of Homa begin to fade. Years later, however, Homa's sudden reappearance in Ellie's privileged world alters the course of both of their lives. So I am quite interested to see where this story will take these two young ladies. And our last one is A Sea of Unspoken Things by Adrienne Young. I love everything by Adrienne Young that I have read. And this one, it says, James and Johnny Golden were once inseparable. For as long as she can remember, James shared an almost supernatural connection with her twin brother Johnny that went beyond intuition. She could feel what he was feeling, so when Johnny is killed in a tragic accident, James knows before her phone even rings that her brother is gone and that she's alone, truly alone, for the first time in her life. Oh. When James arrives in the secluded town of Six Rivers, California to settle her brother's affairs, she's forced to revisit the ominous events of their shared past and finally face Micah, the only other person who knows their secrets, and the only man she has ever loved. But as James delves deeper into Johnny's world, she realizes that their unique connection hasn't completely vanished. The more she immerses herself in this life, the more questions she has about the brother she thought she knew. Johnny was hiding something, and he's not the only one. The deeper she digs, the more she is compelled to unravel the truth behind the days leading up to Johnny's death. Ultimately, James must decide which truths should come to light and which are better left buried forever. Ooh, that's a lot for one character to deal with, but holy cow, it sounds interesting. All right, I got it out of the outer packaging, removed the plastic, but I haven't even turned it over to see what the box decoration looks like. So let's do that together. Ooh. From a delicate butterfly to a tiny bug, nature's smallest creatures remind us that transformation is possible, beauty is everywhere, and a slight glimmer can evoke an abundance of creativity. Let curiosity be your guide as you rediscover the wonders in nature's every detail. Very nice. So Archer and Olive is a bullet journal / stationery company, and they make amazing, wonderful journals. I use them all the time, and I am very excited to see what is in this quarterly box. Oh, we don't even have to cut any tape. Here we go. I see butterflies and a dragonfly. Okay, this looks like a spoiler card, so we're going to set that off to the side. And we will also move the box out of the way so we can look at the items a little bit more easily. We will start with this green box here. I'm thinking pencils. Oh, colored pencils. As usual, their packaging is very pretty. All right, there's a look at the colors they have. We'll try them out on some watercolor paper because that's the paper that I have handy to try them on. Let's see. They feel really nice. I like the just the feel of holding them. It's a good size and weight. I'm not applying too much pressure on these. We'll try this one with a little bit more. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can vary the color saturation quite nicely. Very nice. Next box, decorative tape. Oh, okay, so I have to say the Archer and Olive washi tape is always really good quality. And then they do these beautiful designs. So look at this. We've got a dragonfly, butterflies, little greenery here. There's some gold foiling. Oh, that's beautiful. Lots of butterflies on this one. I love putting butterflies into junk journals, bullet journals, all over the place. This is a black and white print with lots of nature things, mostly greenery, some flowers. And then another black and white print, we've got little insects. I am very excited that spring is on its way here. Having said that, I live in Wyoming and, you know, it snows all the time here. We've had snow here in July, and that's not an exaggeration. The only month of the year that it hasn't snowed here ever is August, from what I've been told by all the people that have lived here way longer than me. So we say spring is coming, but Is it coming here where I live? Who knows? All right, we've got some more writing utensils. We have some gel pens. Oh, you know what? This is perfect because just the other day, in fact, it was yesterday when I was at work, I was on my lunch break and I was on Amazon looking at different gel pens because I was like, you know what? Sometimes you just feel the need to get yourself some more pens. Not that I like need more, but you know, sometimes you want something new and fun to play with. And here we go. We got some. I don't have the magic touch to get the boxes open correctly this time, apparently. Okay, so there's our colors. Let's open this up again. Blue. As suspected, very nice quality. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. I have alarms set on my iPad and sometimes I just start filming without thinking, oh, you have an alarm coming up soon that you're gonna have to shut off. Silly. All right, so we got this blue and then like a bluish gray, and then mossy green goes very well with the colored pencil here. In fact, all of these colors would go right along in that same color palette, I feel. Just for funsies, and because I have some black art journal paper sitting right here, we're going to do a little test with this gray one and see if it shows up. Aha! It does. Okay, now we have to see if the other colors do. Yep. So far, so good. Blue, not so easily visible, but it is there. Ah, actually it looks really good in the viewfinder. The blue does. Cool. Let's go to this box next. Looks like one we're gonna slide. Aha, we have a wax sealing kit. Let's see what the, oh, look at this, it's so cute. It's a stamp, like a postage stamp with a butterfly. Ah, darling. Oh. And beautiful colors of wax. I'm not gonna test this out right now because I want to save it for when I'm making an actual wax seal. I don't want to just make one and use up the wax just for the video. We have another box. This one's quite hefty. What are we gonna find in here? And can we get the box? Oh, we got it open. Oh, it's another box. It's a box in a box. Is it going to be another box inside of this one? Let's see. Oh, magnetic closure. Oh, storage box. Oh, and look at this. It's little ephemera bits. Oh, and they're flying everywhere. Oh my goodness. So you can sort out your bugs and leaves and little flowers. This is fantastic. The stickers themselves are quite thick. That's really nice. Oh my heavens. Here's some more. All right, we're just gonna kind of just randomly plop them in here and then I'll go back and organize after the video, but we'll just kind of show some of the other ones. Oh, we've got little tags. Little bugs, some tickets, and some more, plus a piece of vellum, which we're definitely keeping to play with. Oh, I love it. Yay. Now this just says embellishments. It doesn't say stickers. I assume they were stickers, but I didn't try to like pull off the backing in any of them and see. So I guess I'll find out later if they're stickers or not. We've got two more pieces. Both of these are shrink wrapped, and I'm guessing they're both going to be notebooks. So we will start with this one. Dot grid notebook. Traveler's notebook size for this one. Oh, pretty. Look at this minty green. If you haven't used Art Journal of notebooks before, I highly recommend them. They are worth the price. They always have beautiful end papers. They come with 2 ribbon bookmarks. This 160 GSM paper, pockets in the back, pen loops. Ugh, they are so fun and they're always beautiful. Perfect. I keep these in the boxes until I'm ready to use them. I have a special shelf in my library closet for my Archer and Olive notebooks. And our last one, this is going to be an A5. Oh, wow. Embroidered frame and butterfly. Ah, I love it. Ooh, look at the color. What color would you call that? Like, I don't even know if the light's gonna catch it right for you. That's really beautiful. Lovely end papers. I'm so excited that this box this month has so many butterflies in it. Okay, back in the box for safekeeping you go. All right, so that's gonna be it for this mail haul / unboxing. I hope you've enjoyed it, and leave your comments below if you've read any of the books that I hauled for Book of the Month. If you're a bullet journaler at all, let me know. And especially let me know if you tried Archer and Olive notebooks before. And if you made it to the end of the video and you're not sure what else to say in the comments, leave me a pencil emoji. And we'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful, magical, and bookish day. Happy reading, crafting, or journaling. Adios.